and they spoke for a moment before both came toward the office. Officer Reyes opened the door and asked Liam to step inside. He saw me, and his face flooded with relief and concern. "Are you okay? What's going on?" Officer Reyes asked him to sit down and provide identification. Liam handed over his driver's license, his eyes never leaving my face. The officers asked Liam the same questions they'd asked me. "How did you meet? How long have you been dating? Where do you work? What's your relationship like?" Liam answered patiently, but with growing frustration. He worked for Morrison Pharmaceuticals, lived in apartment 3C at his building, had been dating me for 6 months, and yes, he'd used his credit card because he'd made the reservation. Officer Reyes asked why he'd had me check in alone. "Because my meeting ran late and I didn't want her waiting in the car for an hour." "Is that a crime?" Officer Reyes asked to see Liam's phone. He unlocked it and handed it over without hesitation. She scrolled through his messages, photos, call history. She asked about the age difference. Liam was 31 to my 23, 8 years older. She asked if he'd dated younger women before. Liam's jaw tightened. "I've dated women of various ages. I don't see how that's relevant." Officer Reyes said they were checking for patterns of predatory behavior. Liam's expression shifted from frustrated to angry. "Predatory behavior? We're two adults in a consensual relationship. This is outrageous." The officers stepped out to confer, leaving Liam and me alone in the office. He moved toward me and took my hands. "I'm so sorry. I had no idea this would happen. Are you okay?" I nodded but felt tears building. "They think you're trafficking me. They think I'm some kind of victim who doesn't know she's being exploited." Liam pulled me into a hug. "This is insane. We'll straighten it out and file a complaint. This is harassment." But I felt a growing unease beneath the anger because the officers' questions had planted seeds of doubt I didn't want to acknowledge. Officer Reyes returned and said they'd verified Liam's identity and employment. Everything checked out. They couldn't hold us or prevent us from checking into the hotel. However, she handed me a card with trafficking hotline numbers and resources for domestic violence victims. She said if I ever felt unsafe or needed help, I should call immediately. The implication was clear. They still believed something was wrong but couldn't prove it. Liam snatched the card from my hand and tore it in half. "We don't need this. We're leaving." Dennis appeared to complete our check-in, his demeanor now apologetic but still suspicious. He processed the reservation silently and handed over 2 key cards. He said the room was on the 3rd floor and breakfast was from 6 to 10. He didn't apologize for the ordeal. Stephanie watched from behind the counter, her expression unreadable. Liam grabbed our key cards and my hand, pulling me toward the elevator. I felt the weight of everyone's eyes following us, all these people certain they'd just made a terrible mistake by letting a trafficking victim walk away with her abuser. The hotel room was generic and clean, 2 double beds with floral comforters and a TV mounted to the wall. Liam dropped his bag and immediately started pacing. "Can you believe that? They racially profiled us based on age difference and some outdated stereotypes about trafficking. I'm calling a lawyer. This is discrimination." But I sat on the edge of the bed feeling strange and disconnected. Liam noticed and sat beside me.